Again. Two. Two. Yeah, two. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, duck, under, cross up. Good, good. Again. 2. Hey everybody, today I'm going to do another striking video. I've already done the how to throw the jab, how to throw a cross and a 1-2, and how to throw a hook and throw it all together, 1, 2, 3. So today what we're going to talk about a little bit is pad holding and how you can put all that together if you're working with a client or you're working with a fighter, or even if you're working with yourself. If you have somebody to hold pads for you, this is something you could do, or if you're going to hold pads for somebody else so you know how to do it effectively. So what we're going to do is, my brother Kenny is going to help me today, and he's owner of Firearm Productions. You can see his channel on my channel as well. Check him out, all the music that they're doing. But right now he's going to help me. Me and him used to do Muay Thai together, and does it every now and then. He's really good with the kicks, but he's going to help me today with the striking. So what we're going to do is, first thing you're going to do is make sure that he's in the correct stance, as I've explained in the other videos. Make sure he has his rhythm, back heel is up, hands are up. Right now he looks good. So you always want to check that first. You don't want to do any of the, arm punching, or whenever you see people like just doing this kind of stuff. You want to make sure they're in their rhythm, because they're going to use their whole body for everything, which is what you want, okay? Especially for a really effective workout. So now you're going to move around a little bit. As you see, he's moving. He's still keeping his angle with me. He's keeping his rhythm. This is what you want to do. You don't want to just stand still and have people go ahead and throw punches standing still. You want to move with them like you're fighting. You're going to make them move around, okay? So we're going to do that a little bit. We're just going to move around first so you guys can take a look what you should do more or less. You want to simulate a fight, or if you're with a client, you want to give them a good workout and get them to move as much as you can. So I'm going to move. Good. Make sure he stays in the correct stance. Then we're going to go right away and start with some punching. So we'll start with a jab. Good. Now notice I don't put both hands up for him just to throw a jab, because this would confuse him. Most of the time, if you're with a fighter for a long time, they'll kind of get used to you. But somebody new, if I go like this, they're going to think I got to punch both, and I only want the jab. I'm not going to say jab like that. That makes no sense. So I want to just keep them low, keep them low. Whatever I want, jab, just hold up what I want. Okay, and I'm going to always hold up if I wanted to throw a left hand punch, I'm going to hold up my left hand. If I want to throw a punch with the right, I'm going to hold up my right. Whether it's an uppercut, straight, if it's a hook, jab, whatever I want, always my same hand, okay? Make sure your fighters aren't doing this kind of stuff, throwing a jab to here. I'm not going to say it's wrong, because I know a lot of people do it, but this is the way I prefer, okay? That way you make sure you're getting that full turn. You make sure you're getting that turn instead of just punching with the right hand straight this way with the right hand. Versus getting the full turn, okay? You want that full turn. Alright, so what you're going to do is, when you hold pads, as the pad holder, I don't want him, go ahead and throw it slow and hold it out. I don't want to smother his punch and push it down, make it hard for him, like if he were to punch, do it slowly. I don't want to do that. That's going to end up hurting him, and maybe even hurting myself. I might come in too much. If he punches really hard, I might bend my wrist. Or I might punch and then bend his wrist. I don't want to do that. And I also don't want to let him just punch through it either. What's going to happen is he's going to overextend. He might end up hurting himself here in this area by his elbow. What I want to do is just catch it. This is like I'm catching a ball. When you catch a baseball, sometimes you just like that. I'm just going to catch it slowly. Notice I'm just giving him enough force so that it feels like he's hitting something. I'm not smothering it like that. I'm not going through, I'm just catching it. Making sure he's not punching through, making sure I'm not smothering. That's it, nice and easy. Catch. Throw 2. Same thing, okay, other side. And it doesn't matter what I throw, I'm going to do the same thing. So if I say 1, 2, 3, right, I catch. Again, right? It's not like he's punching through all of them. It doesn't sound the same, right? It's not like I'm smothering everything, because then it bothers him, and it doesn't give him effective punching. You see, that kind of bothered him already. So you want to make sure you just catch him, nice and easy. Good. All right, now you work in different combinations, so you'll move around, nice and easy. Start with 1 jab, good, 2 jabs. And notice I call out what I want him to do, and then he does it. 2 jabs, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? That way it keeps him alert. Now it'll get to the point where your fighter might know, like what I do, if I pulled it up, they already know it's a jab and they know it's two. You see how he was going to throw the second. It's just a routine we pick up. So instead of just, if I want one, I'll say one. But if I just move around with him and do this, he already knows it's two. That's just something we work in. Alright? So as a pad holder, you're going to get comfortable with your fighters or your clients, and after a while, they're just going to pick it up. If I do this, he'll know. Unless I say 1, 2, 3, it's just 1, 2. You see? Unless I say it. When I say 1, 2, 3, then he knows he has to add in that extra punch. Okay? While I'm holding pads, I'm his trainer, I'm his coach. I need to make sure everything he's doing is correctly. So as he's throwing that jab, I want to make sure, you see he's getting that full extension, that turn. I want to make sure he's not moving too much to the side, keeping still. Good. See, and when I say 1, 2, make sure his hand's coming back to his face. 1, 2, right? It's good. So as a pad holder, I'm not just holding pads to keep him, to give him a workout. Whereas he just stands wrong and goes arm punching. I'm not just doing this. Just 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not just doing this. Like some guys, you know, a lot of people do stuff like this. They won't even notice. Like let's say he dropped his hands. Right? I'm not going to even fix him. A lot of people don't even fix that. I want to make sure he's getting a good workout. So I'm not just going to stand here and do, you know, hold or things. I'm going to move with him. Because I want him to move. You'll get a lot more of a workout moving like we're fighting too. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good. You get a lot more of a workout, especially if you're working with clients. And as a fighter, it's going to simulate a fight. You're not going to stand in a fight and do 1, 2, move, 1, 2, 3. A fight's not going to be like that. You need to move. So as a fighter, moving with him, maybe every now and then, if he's my fighter, I'll throw a punch at him or two, make sure he's blocking, good. If he's a client, you might do that, but if not, you'll just move around just to get a workout. 2, cross, good. It's, you know, depending on what you're going for. So just remember key points. Make sure as a pad holder, watching his movements, making sure everything he's doing is correct. Everything, making sure that when if he's throwing a punch, I'm not pushing it down and I'm not letting him punch through it either. I just want to catch it. Just like that. Right. That's all I want to do as a pad holder, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment on the bottom of the page. And I will put links up for the other videos if you haven't seen them yet, how to throw a jab, cross and 1, 2, and the 1, 2, 3 combo. Check out my brother's page, Final Round Productions. Again, this is Kenny Fernandez, he is the producer. And please just like us on Facebook, like the video, and you know, let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1. Double. 1, 2, 3, body. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 2. Body. 1, 2, body.